Okay then.
It's a little windy out here, y'all. It's Sunday afternoon,
Yeah,
and we've waited over 2 months to show you guys another badger. Now,
we've had
y'all,
about 3 problems.
well, y'all know that we started working with badger 18 months ago, and we have put our Husqvarnas and the other brands to the side, and every time we grab lawn equipment, it's always been badger. And we have been waiting to show you guys this for 2 months, but it's been wet. It's been winter. We've not had grass growing. Well, now,
Rain,
and rain. We
cold,
had rain yesterday and it's cold
but the
now,
grain is coming.
but we've got grass. So I'm going to step away. This is Buddy's thing, but don't think I'm not going to pay attention because
This
I
is going to
can
benefit her well, I
I
can tell you.
cannot wait, y'all. I cannot wait. And I will, after he shows y'all, I want to test it out. I've not touched it, but it seems very lightweight. And there again, Badger, I hope, has come through with something else that will work with me and my personal disabilities. And I think that it will.
So, we'll start off by saying I know that everybody faces the same challenges we do. Whatever lawnmower you own, it's not big enough for what you really want, but it's too big for certain places, okay? That's where something like this falls in, and it's going to be great and handy. Uh, what's also going to be handy about it is y'all know with any kind of fuel, any kind of gasoline engine, it requires a lot of maintenance. So if it's not your everyday use, what happens? If you don't do extra maintenance on it, it sits there and it becomes where it's inoperable. You can't use it, right? Now your regular lawnmower stay up, but the one that you're not using as much is going to go down. It's not going to crank next time you need it. That's where I really like the battery operated. Okay, this is a 21-inch battery operated, self propelled, folds away for easy storage. Uh, this also comes with two 40-volt batteries. This is a 40-volt unit. This is not the 20-volt. This is a 40-volt. It has a speed selector on for travel, which we're going to find out here in a little bit just how much it varies, because that will be very handy if it works like it should, because we used to have a self-propelled mower that you couldn't foot race to walk behind it. You was at a fast trot, and there was no adjustment on it. This one comes with a bagger, or I stuck this on a few minutes ago just to see. You can see it's never been used. I'm going to lean it over here, show you underneath it. It has 21-inch lawnmower blade. That's electric motor shaft coming out. It's made to run either a side discharge, or you can put it like that where it will mulch, or you can run a rear bagger option where you can catch your grass clippings, discard them, put them where you want to, reuse them in the compost bin. It folds away just like it is right now to where you can store it. You can actually stand this up, hang it from a hook here or here against the wall with this being flat. So that's all the image you would have is what you see right here. You can lean it against the wall just like that. So you're 20, probably 22, 21 and a half inches wide, and maybe another 22, 21 inches wide. So not much space to take up in a garage. It's not that heavy, which is also a good bonus. Easy to fold up. Now, I've got some pictures. I didn't show unboxing it, but I have pictures of the way it come out of the box and about the way you're looking at it right now, minus putting these two wing nuts on. Is the way it come out of the box. All the cables, all that were hooked up. All I did was set this over this and put these two bolts in. Reason they got these, I'm going to take this one off to show you here if I can get it back off. And then once I get it there, she can zoom in and I'll show you. This is a two-step nut. It has a pause in it right here. If you'll see, it has no threads there. It's got threads on the outside where you started, no threads, and then threads on the inside. Alright, that is made to where when you put this nut on there, you go ahead and get it started and you screw it for the first threads, and then it just becomes loose again. Alright, that's where you can move this handle. It's not sitting against this slot, right? So when you fold this handle over in the position it should be, and these go down, then you're going to start it in the next set of threads, and you're going to run it down and snug it up. You're going to do the same thing. That way, you never have to worry about losing your bolts, your nuts, your washers, because they're always there. When you loosen it off, it'll only go so far unless you concentrate on pulling that nut all the way off. So we're going to put these back on there and get them tight. Then the next step it's got is you got right here, this little handle's covering this side, but if you look right here, you'll see there's a little bit tab you'll grab, okay? Right now it's in the down, closed, locked position. So you'll take and pull the tabs, and it'll fold up. So now your cables, they all fold, they go with it. It comes and sits on the back right here. So then you just grab them, and it's got adjustment points right here. If you look down both sides, I don't know if you can see them or not, but there's adjustments. That's for your height, depending on how high you are, or how tall you are, I say. You put them in there, now it's locked in, it's ready to go. Another good function about it is, and this should be on, I wish they'd even figure out how to do this on every mower, and it ought to be standard. Height adjustment. One works all four wheels. No going back and forth from each wheel trying to adjust it. It's all hooked to one. And that's done by all of it being through this mechanism on the other side. They've got everything hooked through this rod system to where when this lever works, it works all four wheels together. That's pretty handy. Very simple, very easy to use. One hand. Like I say, it's not heavy. So, let's look at the bagger. Let's first look at this chute. All you do is pick this chute up. You reach with that hand. I can't see it over here. Let me go to the other side. Pick the flap up. Stick the chute right underneath it. Let it back down. That's it. Now discharge. It'll come right out. Throw your grass clippings. Flip it up. Unlock it. Take it out. Close it. Just that simple. Now we go at this point right here, you'd be mulching. You're cutting grass, chewing the clippings up, dropping them back down, using them where they fertilize the yard. Now we go to the bagger. The bagger is simple enough. Now I don't know if you'll be able to see it. She may have to come around to this side. And you're going to focus on, there's two pins right here, and then this flap. You pull that flap all the way up, and all you do is set that bagger right on top of it and let it go. Bagger's in. Now we're going to the bagger. We're going to fill the bagger with clippings. You can put it in your compost bin. You can go put it in a burn pile. You can go dispose it in leaf bags, whatever you want. Crazy simple. Real simple and easy. Up, one deal, back to mulch. Flip it up, hang it back in there. Easy peasy. Simple. So we'll get down to the brain of this operation. You reach and flip that up right there. It's a case. Inside here is where your battery goes. Battery is one thing I like about these. You got a battery indicator on them. That way you can tell exactly what your battery is. You flip that battery upside down, you'll see the start position right here. Flip that battery upside down, put it in there, snap it. Let the lid go down, it locks. So now battery's in. Right now we got the bagger on. We're going to set it on the ground, and we're going to get ready to see what it's going to do. Now we'll look at these controls up here. Alright, so we'll look at the controls. We have two handles. The top control is for your electric motor. That's what engages your blade. Your lower control is for your speed, okay? This handle is faster, slower. So even without the blade on, if you got heavy grass, don't want to push it. When you pull that up, it's going to automatically start taking off. So then you can adjust it however fast you want to go. But if you let off, it's slow and easy, it'll pull back. So this will work without the blade going. If you want the blade going, you're going to engage this, pull the handle back. Blade's running. So now we'll engage our speed. Now my grass is not tall enough for that setting. So we're going to have to come up here and lower it. Like I said, easy peasy. Engage it, blade on, speed. We're going to let the blade off. We're going to turn around. We're coming right back down. Engage the blade. Turn around. It'll go as fast or as slow as you want to go. So, I'm going to tell you, I think it's a pretty easy machine to use. Sweet gumballs. Gotta love them.
Now, is that in full speed or?
No, that's about middle right there. Trying to wear me out or what? It's about right for a brisk walk. And it cuts really good too.
That is smooth.
Little dude cuts really good. It's light. It's quiet. Hey, it's light and quiet, ain't it? Okay, let me tell y'all why we didn't have no clippings in there, right? Because I forgot to pull the mulching piece out.
Oh.
If you pull this out, then you go to your clippings. I forgot to tell you about that, so we're going to tell you now. You want to mulch,
Cool.
put this back in, lock it in. This goes down in your mulch. Pick this up, take this out,
Before you put your bagger
hang your bagger on, and then you'll get all your clippings.
Oh.
That is pretty handy.
Now what about this chute over here where there's some stuff in it?
That is just residual from the hitting because it's been mulching.
Oh.
If it wasn't trying to mulch with that open, it'd blow it all back here.
Now see, I love that it has a mulching plate on it.
Matter of fact, I'll catch a little bit.
Okay.
Let me catch a little bit. All right. It's out. It's empty. Let's catch a little bit while we're here. I want to see what kind of catchings he can get anyway. All right. Let's see what all we got in them little swats.
Oh my God.
A lot. Good clippings. Clean.
So that piece over there.
That one piece.
Has to go in.
That one piece right there. If you want to mulch, put it back in. Locks in.
I'm making a mental note, y'all, because this is going to be my lawnmower.
But I mean, that goes to show you. We haven't used it. We just, I forgot all about it when I was reading on it. And hey, we're all learning together now. So I think this is going to be well used, well needed.
And on high speed, it didn't bother me at all.
You can adjust all of this stuff to your height. Like I said, it's pretty nice. I like it. All the information for it will be in the description. All the links. Guys, I'm going to tell you what. They make some fine tooling. Go over and check Badger out. I'll just kind of give an update. Y'all seen, if y'all been in the channel, y'all seen Mighty Mow. And the smallest weed eater that I know to man is probably the stoutest weed eater known to man. And he uses the fire out of it. So does Lippy. It's 20 volt. And I'm going to tell you what, we can do this whole piece of property here
2.5 acres
with the 2 batteries. You won't use the second battery before you run out. He'll use more string than wheel battery, I promise you, because he don't never let it give no slack. But the big weed eater, that's a 31cc, and it's a 4-stroke. It's got a blade with it. You can't choke it down. It never fails to crank. It's been better than most of them I bought from the box stores and other places. I have had no problems from it. Huh?
and the backpack blower
And then I've got the backpack blower, which is a 53cc, and
that I can take.
it's 17.5, 18 pounds. It's lighter than the competitor's backpack blower. It's stouter than their blower. Lippy can actually tow it. Actually, Mo uses it. He wears it and runs it. It never fails to crank either. Go over to Badger, check out their products. As I say, very fierce little animal. You wouldn't want to back it in a corner because I promise you it'll come out fighting.